Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. And today it's going to be the top 7 characters in Dragon Ball. That's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, all of them. That's not, is it heroes, is it villains? It's just characters in general. And it's not, the strongest, it's just my favorite. My personal opinion. So yes, this is my personal opinion, guys, so if you disagree with me, you have a right to do that, but don't hate me just because I have a different list from you guys. So before we get into this video, please leave a like if you did enjoy. Comment down below, tell me what your list is, who's your favorite character, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications if you want to see more of my videos, and also, please be sure to go follow me on Twitter. But anyways, guys, let's get right into this list. So at number 7, it's gonna have to be Hit, the assassin from Universe 6. And Hit was a character that really surprised me. And I really like his concept, the idea that he's an assassin from a different universe. I actually do like the look of him. And it's crazy how he has this time skip technique and how he's able to basically make it several times stronger just over the course of one fight with Goku during the Universe 6 tournament. And it's a really cool technique. I like that he's an assassin instead of just a pure fighter. So he has all these special killing techniques. He's really strong and he can get strong really fast. And I think he's going to be a character who's going to be very important even after the Tournament of Power. I think he's going to somehow survive the tournament. That's why he's at number 7. So at number 6, it's going to have to be Beerus, the God of Destruction from Universe 7. I think Beerus is one of the coolest characters. I love his give no fucks attitude. I like that he's just a lazy cat, but he's, got a pretty big job on his hands. He's like God of Destruction for an entire universe, and he's lazy at his job, but he's still so powerful. I like that he likes to fight. I like his rivalry with his brother Champpa, and I like his relationship with Whis. And I thought it was really cool how he wanted to fight the Super Saiyan God, and he went and he found Goku, and Goku went Super Saiyan God. I like how, despite how much stronger Goku and Vegeta have gotten, they are nowhere near Beerus. Beerus is just this level of strength and power. He is just unbelievably strong, as what we even got to see in the manga recently is that Mastered Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta got bodied by Beerus easily, and Beerus said it would take him 1,000,000 years to catch up. Now, he was probably lying like he always does with stuff like that, but that just shows how strong and how badass Beerus actually is. So the number 5 spot, it's gonna have to be my main man, Piccolo. I really like how Piccolo went from the evil guy to the somewhat evil anti-hero to father of Goku's kid to now basically the wise master who is a very good guy. And I really like all of his techniques and powers. I like how he has really good hearing, his special beam cannon. He can regenerate his limbs, and I also like just all of his various different techniques. I think it's cool that he is literally now a fused character. He fused with Nail and Kami, so he has basically, it's 3 people into 1. And I think he really is a very strong fighter and really good technique, and he is definitely underestimated with how strong he is. I mean, he could even be at this point as strong or even stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Dragon Ball Z at the end of the Buu saga, because Piccolo is just known to get strong fast. I mean, even before he fused with Kami, he was stronger than Super Saiyan Goku. And after fusing with Kami, training for a year in the time chamber, the 7 years of training between Cell and Buu, and then all the training since, there's definitely possibility that he's gotten much stronger. Really just more of a father figure to Gohan than Goku is himself, and I think it's really funny. And I like that he is he's wise, he knows a lot, and he thinks ahead. So at number 4, it's gonna have to be Gohan. Gohan could be a lot higher. I think he really wasn't that great of a character up until the Cell saga where he went Super Saiyan 2. That was when I really started to like Gohan, and then when we got to see him again, and over the 7 years he didn't do shit, I didn't like that. But we did get Mystic Gohan, which was cool, and I really like what Gohan has been doing so far in Dragon Ball Super with his fight against the trio to Dangers, and him in the tournament where he just basically erased Universe 10, and he's a very strong fighter now. But my favorite version of Gohan is future Gohan. I mean, that Gohan had to see some very fucked up shit when the androids took over the world. It was from a very dystopian world where he was the last basically the last fighter, except for Trunks, but Trunks wasn't strong enough. You know, he didn't have an arm, he was scarred, and he like knew that he had to get shit done, and he was just a badass, and I love that version of Gohan. Now, at number 3, the main character himself, Son Goku, or Kakarot. But Goku is just an amazing character, and he's so funny, he's so strong. I love his character tropes, his techniques. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken almost made me shit my pants. He went Super Saiyan 3. He was the first to go Super Saiyan in the series against Frieza. I mean, he's done so much, and he's the face of the franchise. He's like almost the face of anime or manga too. Like, he's so popular and has led to the debates of Goku versus Superman. It's for good reason. He's very popular. He has a good backstory. He's very funny, and he's just a very strong fighter with a high sense of morals and high character. He's like an honorable fighter, and he just loves to fight, and he loves to protect people. He loves to protect the earth, and he loves to see the good in people when nobody else will. He saw the good in Vegeta, and look where he's at now. He wanted Majin Buu to be good. He tried to spare people, and he's just a really cool character. At number 2 is Trunks. Now, I don't really like Trunks, but I'm just going to focus on Future Trunks, because that's why he's my number 2. I just love Future Trunks. I was so hyped when I was first reading the manga when I was younger, when that mysterious warrior came in and fought off Frieza and just sliced him up, killed King Cold. I was like, who is this guy? And when I found out it was Vegeta and Bulma's son, I like freaked out. I was like, holy crap, this is insane. And you know, he came from a timeline that was fucked up. He was trained by Gohan his whole life, and then he comes and he goes and he trains in the time chamber with Vegeta. He gets super strong. He surpasses Vegeta. He gets like the Super Saiyan grade 3, or I think it's like Ultra Super Saiyan, where he's like really bulky. And he achieved that form, although it did make him weaker. And I actually had an action figure of that form, like the bulky Super Saiyan Trunks. And I thought it was really cool, although, you know, it made him slower. But I just really like Trunks, and I wish we could have seen more of Future Trunks in the Cell Saga. He was kind of like a supporting character. Wasn't huge, but I still really liked him. But when he came back in Dragon Ball Super, I was so excited. You know, he eventually unlocked Super Saiyan 2. He sparred with Goku. And the ending of the Black Arc, where he goes Super Saiyan Rage, and he's like basically on par with the Super Saiyan Blue, and he does a Spirit Bomb, but it becomes like the Spirit Sword, and he cuts Zamasu in half. That was insane, and I just love how Trunks is basically like, he's similar to like Goku, where he sees the good in people, and he wants to protect Earth, and he likes fighting, not as much as the other characters though, but he still is a fighter. He's the defender of Earth, the leader of the resistance, basically. And that's why I love Future Trunks. He's amazing. I don't really like the current Trunks now because he hasn't done shit, but I love Future Trunks. So my honorable mentions, first one's going to be Bardock. He's really cool, and honestly, I would probably like him a lot more if he was in the series more, but he's really barely been in it. And we only have to go off of basically video games. And, you know, I love Timebreaker Bardock. I love that concept of a very powerful Bardock that's under control, and he's going through different timelines and stuff like that. That's a really cool concept. Another honorable mention is Goten. Like I made a video on him recently, and he just hasn't been living up to his potential because of, I guess that's the way the show is going. How strong he was in the beginning of Z shows how strong he could be if he actually put his mind to it and trained and tried to get a lot stronger. And I just like that he was a miniature Goku, and how much potential he had. And he was a funny character. Now, my last honorable mention is probably going to be a bit of surprise to you guys, but it's actually Bergamo. I really like the Trio to Dangers, and specifically Bergamo was my favorite. I really like that he was the leader of the 3 brothers. He was the leader of basically Universe 9, as he was the strongest fighter. Not only did he have like the strongest base power that we could kind of assume, but he had the power to steal other people's powers, which is what we got to see against when he fought Goku in the exhibition matches. He kept getting so strong and strong and strong, but made him slower, made him big, and then Goku just gave him way too much power that he could handle. But I like that he was the leader of the brothers, and I thought he was really cool. Now this is going to lead to my number 1 spot, and you guys are probably already going to guess it, but it is Vegeta. Now, my number 1 and number 2 used to be swapped until Dragon Ball Super, but Vegeta I love what Vegeta has become in Dragon Ball Super. He's the badass. He loves to train so much. He wants to surpass Goku. He wants to be the strongest that he can be. Like when he was fighting Goku Black, and he was like saying that he can't be on par with him because he stole a Saiyan's body, he doesn't deserve it. Like, I got like goosebumps because I knew he was gonna say that, like something like that, where Vegeta just has so much pride, and that was really, really cool. And it's crazy to think that Vegeta went from this very evil guy to like a somewhat evil anti-hero in the Namek saga to he basically a hero in the Android and Cell saga. And then in the Buu saga, he becomes evil for a split second just so he can fight Goku. Then he sacrifices himself to try and take out Majin Buu, comes back, realizes that Goku's the strongest fighter. And then I think this is what really caused me to change. But when Beerus hit Bulma and Vegeta was like, "That's my Bulma," that was so sick, and he went enraged like Super Saiyan 2 and actually got a few good hits on Beerus, and that was awesome. And he's just the dude, you don't fuck with him, he's a badass. And he, like, I'm not like gloating or anything, but the way he trains reminds me of like myself when I was training for college football several years ago, where I was like almost getting to the point where I was overtraining. I was lifting weights 6 days a week, working out 7 days a week, and I'd have like 3.5, 4 hour workout sessions because I wanted to be in the best shape I could possibly be. And that's kind of like what Vegeta does. Vegeta goes in the time chamber, he goes in the gravity chamber. He's just an insane fighter. But anyways, guys, what do you think? What is your list? Who's your number 7 and who's your favorite character? Please comment down below saying that. And also, please leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. And turn on notifications if you want to see my videos. Also, follow me on Twitter. And don't forget to have an amazing day. Peace out.